is an open letter to the Sane Society and to YouTube. Mr. YouTube, Mr. Machai, whatever is your name is. Love you, man, but this is going to be my last video on YouTube. For a while now, I have noticed, a lot of other people have noticed that what you guys are doing is you're subtracting viewers as well as subscriptions from us. You've just been deleting views and subscriptions from many of our accounts, including mine. You see, for the people at the back of the class, what YouTube is doing is basically uh, they're saying we are willing to store your videos, but we are not willing to show, promote, or even allow other people to notice that you have some videos. We will store them for you, but we will not let anybody know that you have made these videos. And how they do this is very clever as far as humans go. How they do this is that they justify that, okay, we will store it for you, we give you this much courtesy to store your videos for you when you upload them on YouTube. But we will not grant you this, preferable status of bringing your video, showing people, telling people once in a while that you have made some videos. We will not do that. And if you ask them why, it's because they say because it's not making us money. And you say, why is that? It's because they say because we cannot advertise on your channel. And when you say why, they say because because they say because you don't have, according to our rules, you don't have over 1,000 subscribers or 100,000 views. And because you don't qualify under these two qualifications that we have determined that are important to advertise videos or to actually inform people of new videos, because you don't have 1,000 subscribers or 100,000 views, therefore we can't put an ad on your channel, therefore we can't make money on your channel, therefore we are not going to actually suggest your channel to anybody, because why would we want to suggest your new content to anybody if we are not going to make any money out of it? And that makes some kind of capitalist sense, that if I'm not going to make money on your content, therefore I'm not going to suggest it to anybody. That makes some kind of capitalist sense. But until you realize that the two criterias that they have determined are purely in their control, the two primary criteria that they have, the two first bars that they have set in YouTube is that for a channel to be advertised on, they must have at least over 1,000 subscribers and over 100 or something like that, over 100,000 views. So if they don't have these two qualifications, we don't advertise on this channel, therefore we will not make many money on this channel, therefore the content of this channel is going to be mostly for storage, for posterity, I guess, for storage, and that's a courtesy that we are offering. But because you don't qualify for us to put ad on your content, and we are not going to make money on it, so we can't offer you anything more than just being a storage for your content. And thank you very much. I thank YouTube. But the problem is that the two qualifications is in their hand. The two qualification of over 1,000 subscribers and over 100,000 views is totally in their hand, and they're playing with the numbers. So they have if I don't visit my channel for 6 months, about an average 2 or 3 subscribers have been unsubscribed. Now in today's age, nobody has has enough time to subscribe, much less go and unsubscribe something that is free. How many channels on YouTube have you unsubscribed? I have subscribed to 1,000 channels on YouTube, and I've never unsubscribed to anybody. So the idea is that YouTube does it for you, and doesn't unsubscribe you from just any channel. They unsubscribe you from the channels that they deem not worthy of hearing. So whatever YouTube decides is not worthy of hearing, they put a red mark on it, and they start continuously, automatically unsubscribing a few subscribers a month. So if you don't go there for 6 months, you come back, automatically you have lost about 3 or 4 subscribers per month. They didn't unsubscribe. Nobody has time to unsubscribe. But YouTube does it because they want to keep your numbers well below 1,000 threshold, at which point that's one of the criteria are met, and they have to advertise and they have to pay you for it. They don't want to do that. They don't want to promote your channels. They don't want to put advertisement on your channels. They don't want to pay you to create content because they don't like what you have to say. So they make sure I have been at 590, I haven't, to 612 subscribers for many years now. It just doesn't go up. It goes up, as I said, but automatically every month they subtract a portion, it comes down. Goes up, comes down. They keep subtracting. It's like the subtraction part is automatic. They also, I have noticed, they actually are subtracting views. So you're sitting there, you create a content, you create a video, you say what you had to say, and the views at night when you go to sleep is 140. Tomorrow morning, for me, for example, tomorrow morning you get up, it's 125. And at night, it's not down to 97. I have seen it with my own eyes. The views, the number of people who have viewed, the number that shows you that is the truth, apparently is subtracted as well. And I've noticed this because I started the channel on Rumble, RUMBL, I guess Rumble. I'm not sure how do you spell it. It's another video content storage or content product video, just like YouTube. It's called Rumble. So I have put some videos, the same videos that I put on YouTube, I put on Rumble, and on Rumble I have 2 subscribers. On YouTube, at least they're showing me that I have 598 subscribers. It's almost 600 subscribers here, 2 subscribers there. I upload the same videos, and within 24 hours, this is showing me, the Rumble with only 2 subscribers is showing me 35 views within 24 hours or more. YouTube is showing me 0 views or 1 view after 24 hours. And I have 598 subscribers here. So my point is this, that YouTube is literally lying about numbers. They have set their criteria, that qualification mark, to make money from your content based on how many subscribers and how many views you have had over your videos collectively. 100,000 views of all your videos collectively, and over 1,000 subscribers. But the problem is the number, they control the numbers. So they keep subtracting from you both views and subscribers in order so they don't have to advertise on channel, in order for you to not ever make anything on your channel, so in order to dissuade you from making any more. because YouTube, Google, Mr. Pachai, I'm sorry, NSA, the Koch brothers, who control the NSA, who controls, you know, Mr. Pachai, who controls Google, who controls YouTube. At the end of it is the Koch brothers and Walmart, the Walton families, and Mr. whoever is at the top echelon of the pink skin society at the day. Whoever is the top echelon, is in the top echelon of the pink skin society, decides that what I create is not helpful. Helpful to whom? It's not helpful to the top higher echelon of the pink skin society. Therefore, they're trying to dissuade me from making any more because it doesn't, they don't profit from it. In fact, they may be a headache. So let's dissuade him from making any more by not recognizing, by keep subtracting the views and keep subtracting the subscribers and making sure he doesn't qualify for any kind of income from what he's producing, because we, the Walton family, don't like what he's producing. We like NPR, because whenever we want, NPR will suck on our dick. And the CBS and the NBC and the CNN and Fox has been on their knees for a while now. Fox have never got off their knees for the rich. Unfortunately, NPR and MSNBC and everybody else have joined Fox on their knees, giving blowjob to the rulers, to the upper echelon of the pink skin society. And when I say upper echelon, again, I don't mean somebody like Musk, and I don't mean, you know, because upper echelon is upper echelon who has had all the money for 100 years and has done very little for humanity. I mean, people at Goldman Sachs, BlackRock, JP Morgan Chase, these folks haven't done much. And these are just the names that it's obvious. We know the guy's name is on the bank. But there are many more in the boardrooms of Western society who have done very little for humanity. Although they have a lot of wealth, but they think that buying an island and you know going to islands and having sex with little kids, it's what it's all about. That's what life is all about. These are the kind of people, Mr. I believe Wexner, the guy who is in charge of Victoria's Secret, has been one of Mr. Epstein's clients. And the security complex that backed Mr. Epstein to do this business, to get into this business, that security apparatus, and Epstein itself, and these guys who use his services, the whole thing is sort of like, this is what these guys think it's all about. But you don't go after this issue, that why do these guys think that's what life is all about? Pussy. Mr. Clinton thinks life is all about pussy, and this guy reached the highest echelon of your tribe. I don't have any nicer things to say about Trump or Mr. Biden or Mr. you know Reagan, or I don't have anything much nicer to say about any other ones of these guys, because these guys, many of them had difficulty reading, many of them had difficulty knowing stuff, many of them were extremely ignorant, and they became the leaders of the free world concept of yours for many years. How what kind of how many good decisions can a person make who is very ignorant? Let's say, you find Joe the plumber and you say, yep, you put a suit on and you move into the White House. You're gonna do good as long as you listen. I'm sorry, but so what I say is not very interesting for Mr. For the Walton family, and for the old money, not Musk money, old money, not old money that has been sitting and rotting in place for many generations. That kind of old money doesn't like what I have to say. That kind of old money, entrenched old money that is for colonialism. You see, the money that is covering the basis for colonialism in Ukraine and in Israel, that money is old money. That's that money, because new money has to be smart. New money is not just by the fact that it's new, that means the guy who created it, who accumulated, was smart. So new money is always a little more enlightened, because at least the guy who owns the new money is intelligent, has been able to put together the new money. You see, new money is intelligent, old money is colonialist. Old money is okay with colonialism. And that's the thing with, Mr. You can tell, old money and people who service old money. Bill Maher services old money. He got some money because he's been servicing old money for a long time. No, old money and people who service old money are not to be trusted. They are the problem. They are the colonialists, because old money likes colonialism. The old money doesn't want to invent anything new. You know, Warren Buffett money is colonialist money. People who have old money. Well, Warren Buffett was the smart one. He's not so much, but he handles money for people with old money. So his mindset has to become a mindset of colonialism, because he controls money. He allocates money for people with old money. A lot of them are old money. So old money gets used to ways of doing things, and colonialism is one of those old ways of doing things. We go in, we kick ass, we throw them into the ocean, and we take over the land. That's one positive point for us and one negative point for the brown fuckers. That's Walton family. That's, you know, a lot of the Christians, old money Christians, they're all for Israel. They're all for colonialism, because they're all for colonialism because it's old money. And NPR works for old money. I mean, their biggest donor is like Walmart, Walton family. They work for, they're supposed to be impartial, but how can you be impartial when most of the funding for your paycheck, therefore for your rent, comes from old money? So NPR is not very, it's very cordial towards Mr. Elon Musk. It's new money, it's progressive, it has ideas, and it's not for colonialism. Well, that doesn't make sense to Mrs. Havisham. Was it Havisham? Great Expectations. I'm thinking, the Walton family are equivalent to Havisham. If anybody has any doubt that how 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 old money makes people lazy in terms of thinking, there is a movie that one of these rich kids from Johnson and Johnson family, there is a movie that he made. about rich kids and their ambitions and their self understanding and self acceptance. There's a movie that he has made is very illuminating with regards to how useless old money can become, and people who own the old money will be set on their ways, and one of their ways happen to be you know colonialist at heart. Old money wants new markets and at whatever price because they have had it easy for a long time, and they feel they're entitled to new markets. If our Abrams tank can attain us new markets, why not? Therefore, BlackRock is all in for Ukraine. Yes, we have to get control of this land by force. So we are the owners, not they. Fuck. Here's the thing. YouTube is not happy with what I'm saying, my perspective, and therefore they keep literally deleting views and deleting subscribers from my account so they don't have to pay me. So they can, just offer their services as a storage for me. And I'm happy for that. Thank you very much. And I have something for posterity behind on your channel, but I have difficulty I don't have the time to upload on two different website sites. So I'm not going to any longer upload on YouTube. I'm only going to continue uploading on Rumble, and that is until I can find a way to